Hello, my name is Allison Day, and I'm here to talk to you about issues surrounding the ways in which females are exposed to computer science, how this exposure can negatively shape one's decision to pursue a career in one of the STEM fields, and what is currently being done to help resolve this pipeline problem. Although there exists a multitude of possible reasons why women aren't as actively engaged in STEM careers as men, such as identifying oneself as having multifaceted values or bias in the workforce, I chose to focus my attention on the pipeline problem in particular as I myself was not properly introduced to computer science until entering college. As a result, I grew up with a preconceived notion that computer science wasn't something I could or would enjoy. I hope this video finds its way to those who, like me, have fallen victim to the stereotypes related to computer science and who have a desire to expunge the gender inequality that exists in our society. To understand how the pipeline problem has emerged, it is important to look at how men and women currently interact in any work environment. Patriarchy is defined as any space that is male-centered, male-dominated, or male-identified, and where the oppression of women is evident. As a result, women's work tends to be overlooked or devalued, only being acknowledged on superficial celebrations such as Mother's or Secretary's Day. In comparing computer science to alternative career options, we see that patriarchy is extremely prevalent and has impacted the number of women who decide to leave STEM fields. Women have been recorded to be up to 45% more likely to leave their jobs than males in these fields as a result of these biases, in turn, reinforcing girls' perceptions on computer science as being male dominated and diminishing the number of role models left to inspire future generations of females. Furthermore, according to a study performed by Jane Margolis and Alan Fisher, what is known as the geek mythology paradox can hurtfully influence female participation in computer science by cementing the stereotypical image of what a computer scientist should look like and how one should act. A typical geek is most often viewed as a white male who is often withdrawn and singular minded. Although many people do not identify with this image, it continues to discourage girls at a young age from learning or applying themselves in computer science. In a 2008 survey created by the WGBH Educational Foundation, teens were asked whether or not they felt pursuing a STEM related career was a good choice for them. Not surprisingly, 67% of boys felt it was a good choice, whereas only 26% of girls did. But when exactly does this skewed way of thinking develop in girls? Studies have found that when asked to draw a scientist, children as young as 8 years old already view and depict them as stereotypical white men dressed in lab coats, wearing glasses. When thinking about the bias that has surfaced in children, we must look at what most directly affects them in their daily lives. The type of toys children are exposed to, for example, can and does sway their opinion on what they are supposed to like according to their particular gender. Toys typically associated with computers and/or science, such as robots, building games, and automated vehicles, are found in boy aisles and are painted in colors associated with boys, whereas very few girl toys have been known to relate to those same topics and come in anything other than pinks and purples. Aja Romano discusses toy manufacturers' struggle to try and neutralize toys and the efforts being made to tie in computer science to the toys girls are currently interested in, such as Barbie. However, this is easier said than done. In a book titled Barbie, I Can Be a Computer Engineer, Barbie fails to portray the proper image of what a female computer engineer should be, which is capable, intelligent, and confident, instead showing girls how to be dependent on male assistants. Thankfully, a few toys succeeded in ways that this book did not, such as Goldie Blocks, a construction set designed for girls, and MC2, dolls and lab kits. Another important factor to note would be the lack of attention computer science receives in education. Computer science is by far one of the least taken AP courses and is only counted towards graduation requirements in 20 states. In order to prevent early bias from developing, it should be introduced in a class setting as early as kindergarten. Organizations such as Code Ed, Girls Who Code, and Bits and Bytes were founded to help educate girls in middle school and high school on topics surrounding computer science. Nowadays, positive role models, whether they are fictional women leading the way for others in STEM fields or non-fictional characters in TV shows or movies, are essential to giving girls the confidence and empowerment they need to change their perceptions on computer science and inspire them to get involved. Grace Hopper is one of the first female computer programmers to emerge with notable accomplishments such as becoming a math professor, joining the Naval Reserve, helping to program one of the first digital computers, and aiding in the development of UNIVAC. Today, the Grace Hopper celebration of women in computing helps to expose girls to the most successful women in computer science. Furthermore, a UC Davis study found that girls who were taught by female professors in STEM related courses found more success in class and had an increased likelihood of earning a STEM degree. Additionally, there is an effort currently being made to increase the number of computer scientists seen in entertainment. Prior findings suggest that girls' career aspirations can be related to how they are portrayed by women on TV. For instance, shows like CSI, Bones, NCIS, Grey's Anatomy, The Mindy Project, and Scrubs helped introduce girls to forensic science and medical careers. Lisbeth Salander, a master computer hacker from The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, is one of the most well known examples of a woman being involved in technology, refusing to conform to gender norms and helping to bridge the gap between a man and a woman's place in computer science. Other shows that help portray female involvement in computers in a positive light are 24, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and The Matrix. By acknowledging gender inequality exists within STEM fields and that children develop biases that shape their desire or lack of desire to pursue computer science majors, we can eliminate misrepresentation and inspire future generations of boys and girls to become involved in the wonderful world of technology.